Hello, my friends and Dr. James Begari. I'm Harpreet here, and the topic for today is critical incident presentation, in which I will put an emphasis on event, like what was the event, when and where it happened, why it happened, and how it changed my educational philosophy. Okay, let's start the first slide, which is about the event. Although there are so many events in my life that happened and changed my philosophy, but here I would like to share the one important event that happened when I was 25 years old and I started my teaching profession. To be honest, it was the beginning of my career, and I was not much experienced in teaching career at high school back to my home country, India. But I think that as being a teacher, it is the core responsibility of them to maintain positive and strong as well as healthy relations with the students and their colleagues. Therefore, when I was teacher, I usually maintain positive and healthy relationship with all of my students so that they can share any problem with me without any hesitation. Because it is very well known that teachers can find the solution of any problem that is either related to the academic as well as the personal problems of the student. On the other hand, I was also having positive relationship with all of my colleagues because to achieve success, we need help of the other people. We can learn from them. We can teach them. So once a time at high school, I noticed that a male English subject teacher who usually harassed the girls of the high school as well as the girls of college by touching their shoulders, their face, as well as arms and any other part of the body. That was not fair because the cultural context of the school was totally different. It was to provide a safe and secure environment to the students in which they can feel safe emotionally, physically, and mentally. So, when the situation happened, some of the students came to me and they told me about the teacher who usually touched girls with his wrong intuition, although he was married and having one girl child. So, it didn't suit his personality because, as being a teacher, he should respect the students, he should respect his profession. When this event happened, when the students come to me, at that time I was with my friend named Manpreet. Okay. Moving further, me and my friend thought that it is injustice. It's not fair in our teaching profession. The teachers should not touch the body part of the girls as well as boys because it has negative impact on the overall development and overall personality of the students. I think that as being teacher, it is our responsibility to teach the students and enlighten them for their better future instead of sexually harassing them. Students come to school for gaining, for learning, as well as for escalating their knowledge. So when the teachers will do wrong with the students, what they will learn? Nothing. On the other hand, when this event happened, the girl with which the event happened was not much mature to not tell the incidents to their parents. As being girl, what I feel that girls are nervous. They immediately tell each and everything, whether it is wrong or right, to their parents because they afraid. So in this way, the reputation of school will decrease. So if the girl tell the incidents to their parents, then definitely the parents will no longer send her because they will think that the school environment is not appropriate. In this way, the productivity of school will also decrease. What my belief at that time, my belief was that every teacher should be professional in the school. They must have respect of the students as well as their own respect. They must show the right directions to the students by following the discipline policy. If the teachers will not following the discipline policy, then how it will be possible for students to follow discipline policy? So the initiative should be taken by teachers. Only after that they can show the path to the students. So at that time, I was very interested to talk with that male teacher and ask from him that what is your thinking regarding teaching profession? Why you come to school? And why you touch the girls in front of the whole class, including boys? It's not your right to touch the girls with your wrong intuition. That's not good. Okay, why I choose this event, why it was important for me. Actually, I choose this event due to several reasons, which compelled me to think that whether the administration of any organization should give a opportunity, should give a chance to the teacher to improve themselves, or to be terminated from the school, who are not respectable, who don't respect their profession, and always show their negativity toward the students. Furthermore, I think that if the teachers are doing wrong, then what they will teach the students, as the students follow teachers. So if the teacher will doing wrong, the students will also follow them and they will also do wrong. That would have negative impact on the overall development of themselves, as well as the productivity of any organization will decrease. Philosophical themes. First one is ontological theme. Ontology is a branch of philosophy that studies the nature of human being existence as individual in society and in the universe. So in my event, I observed there was a male teacher who touched females with his wrong and negative thinking. I think that uh, his belief was he is male and it's male dominated society. He can touch the female in any way with their proper right, or maybe he gained some common beliefs and values from his family in his childhood, it may happen in his life when he observed his family member who touched the other person with the negativity, and he also followed them. But what I think, what is the role of teacher in school? Teacher come to school for teaching the students for their better future, for the productivity of the organization, to teach the students effectively, to enlighten the young minds, because teacher act as a candle. The teachers are not come to school for wrong purposes. The second one is epistemology. It is a branch of philosophy that studies knowledge, how and what knowledge we can gain in best way. So, what I observed in my event, the male teacher touched the girl with his strong intuition. So, what are my beliefs? What I heard from informational sources and from other people. The reason might vary. Like he may not be satisfied from his wife, he may be mentally distressed, hypersexual, and he may be harassed by his teacher at his schooling. But this is all our critical knowledge, critical thinking. This is not reliable information. So the exact information can be gained from the Indian law, Indian acts, like whether it was fair for teacher to touch the students with his wrong intuition or not, what the reasons are there, like why the teacher did it wrong. So I think the Indian laws, Indian acts can provide best knowledge for us instead of our own critical thinking and critical knowledge. Last one is axiology. That is a branch of philosophy which studies values. So, as per my event, after understanding the ethics and beliefs of the family of both teachers as well as the student, on the other hand, by understanding the emotion of that girl, the organization can't take any step. Like the organization can't terminate that teacher. They don't give punishment to him because what they think critically, it may be wrong, it may not be right. So for that, the organization should understand the law and act about teaching profession. What the law say, like the teacher should touch physically to the students or not. So, by gaining information from the law, by reading the act, the organization can take initiatives because the laws provide the correct information. This is a right way for organization to take decision. Okay, how this event influenced my educational philosophy. So, before this event, my educational philosophy was totally different. And every time I think that the teachers are trustworthy toward the productivity of school by teaching the students in an effective and appropriate manner, by having good communication with students, their parents, to work collaboratively with school leader, to bring new actions into plans, and by maintaining healthy relationship with the students. Every time I thought that the students disturb the school environment by not following the discipline policy. But this event changed my philosophy that teachers can also have negative impact on the students. Teachers can also violate the discipline policy and they do wrong things with the students that causes so many problems which restrict the environment of the organization. That is not appropriate, that is not fair for the teachers. So yet I think that the teachers should have good relation with the school property, whether it is student, whether it is a school leader or parents of the students, for the overall growth and development of the students. Thanks for listening and watching my presentation.